Yeah, you got me down here in silence. Stabbing the back, twisting the knife, echo of violence. Watching me bleed out this pavement, seeking my replacement. Smiling in my face, are you a friend or foe? Yeah, you got me fucked up in the head, yeah. Wishing my phone, having it pointed to my head, yeah. You wearing a max, tell me apart, for demon. Are you a friend or foe? Friend or foe? Friend or foe? Friend or foe? Are you a friend or foe?
I've got cars, I've been stopped. Fuck your love, if it was knives at my back. Fully changing money.
What it do, y'all? Just back again with another live. Just kind of chopping it up with y'all. That was in the intro, the upcoming song "Friend or Foe" by the K. That's supposed to be dropping December 3rd from the advertising that he's been putting out and stuff like that. Make sure y'all checking out that when it drops and showing his, you know, show your support to our SP artists. You know what I'm saying? It's a fire song. Uh, I feel, you know what I'm saying, as far as like the hook and everything and the rhythm and the beat, you know what I'm saying, definitely a fire song. It's something to add to your playlist and stuff like that. Matter of fact, he got two bangers to me, you know what I'm saying? He got that song It's Another Day that dropped not too long ago and stuff like that and this joint right here. You know, so he really picking up the pacing with the type of beat selections that he been doing and stuff like that. Shout out to the K on that. Um what's been going on in the community right now. It just been seem like there's a little friction and stuff like that going against you know Bear in Mind and Brooke Dylan. They have a little situation and stuff like that, a little banter going on. Um, you know, there was a situation where Bear in Mind made a certain post that was kind of out of pocket for what he was talking about. I'm not going to really get too deep into it, but you can see it. You know, you can find it on the Facebook threads and stuff like that. You know, I guess he was trying to season and spice up the battle and stuff like that. And hopefully we'll get that in very, very soon. You know what I'm saying? We're just waiting on Brooke Dialon to get his situation together and get us his material so we can go ahead and get that out to you. You know, and that's one of the highly anticipated battles that was on Cypher, the Harder We Fall card, which we only released one battle from there. Hopefully we'll be able to release some more. Uh, that should happen. I have to give a Cypher to see what's going on with that. You know what I'm saying? That was a card that he put together. Um, let's see what else. I mean, like there's some more, you know, exciting acts that got added to what I have for the season finale card, which is still kind of like, you know, in developments, you know, waiting on projects to get turned in and whatnot. It's going to be a phenomenal card. You know, it's going to be one of those cards that are is extremely top heavy to where I feel it's like nothing but top tiers is on the card. Everybody that's on the card of the season finale that will come out when it finally gets released with a flyer and the promotional advertisement that we will do, you can consider yourself a top tier. If you own that card, you are considered a top tier. Just an FYI to you. We looking forward to Joe Jensen versus uh, D Bryant. We're waiting on that battle. That battle is actually finished too. I'm just waiting on, you know, we waiting on Cypher to figure out when he want to put that out and release it or whatnot. I think he's still waiting on certain people to turn in projects, or maybe you're waiting on a video editor. I'm not quite sure. You know, I kind of wish that Cypher was here to kind of clear that up to y'all. You know, but I don't know. We don't know. What else is going on, man? It's like recently, just now, you know what I'm saying, you can check that out, is as far as commercial battle rap, you know, mainstream, I call it. You have the drop for the power moves. The Hitman Holla versus Geechee Gotti. That shit just dropped today. Y'all may want to check that out. You know what I'm saying? It was a fairly decent battle. I ain't gonna say fire because like even when I tried to replay and rewatch that battle, after the first round, I was totally just like uninterested because it wasn't really that crazy to me. Of course, Geechee Gotti came in there with his angle approach that he's so known to do. Um, the bars and things he was hitting them with, saying, I don't know, man. I know the crowd was going crazy. And I guess on the second time for me watching it, I was having a stale face the whole time. I'm like, these lines ain't that crazy to me. I know he's saying, factual shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why it kind of hit that way. But, you know, just looking at it and listening to the bar itself, it's like, it's not that crazy. Not that crazy. He ain't saying nothing really crazy. It's pretty much was really basic, really. It was basic. It was basic as fuck to me. You know what I'm saying? But the crowd and it was just eating it up. It was just over gassing the shit, bro. Like it's ridiculous. But that battle's out, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it's going to do its numbers. Yeah, it did look friendly to a certain extent. It did look friendly, and I kind of anticipated that to be that way because like it's almost like there was no there's no backstory for that battle to happen. There was nothing there. You know what I'm saying? The only backstory I could think of the reason why the battle made sense because Geechee Gotti ain't had nobody else to battle that he haven't battled yet. So going to see Hitman was just the thing to do. But outside of that, it felt like a totally forced battle. And when a battle is forced, this is the type of, when a battle is forced, this is the type of outcomes that you kind of get sometimes. You know what I'm saying? To me, on paper, the battle didn't even make sense to me to begin with. You know, G Face said it was a game banger party. I guess you could say that. Gotti was hitting them with angles. Obviously being from California and stuff, where Bloods and Crips originated from and stuff like that. People that are claiming these type of sets in outside borderline states, saying they kind of turn their nose up to that because they feel like you know Cali being the mecca of it. Like how true is your affiliation really is? Is there any existence of that kind in your state, or is this somebody moving around basically like set tripping and claiming that shit, and y'all just so happen to piggyback on it? That's the angle that I got it from Geechee Gotti, how he was breaking it down to Hitman and stuff like that, and with some situations like what happened when he got robbed in Cali. Obviously, the angle about his mom and the, the big Gerald shit. A lot of every single line and every angle that he was speaking on is something that we all heard from battlers, battling Hitman, that he said. There was no new angles. Nothing new that we never heard before. Every angle was used. And the same thing vice versa to Hitman Holla. We're talking about Geechee Gotti being the tree and the gang affiliation. The angles was all the same. There's nothing new underneath the sun that we have not heard about these individuals of angles, battlers, other battlers took it, took shots at him. So it was all right. if I was to say the battle of the night for that power moves, or the whole card to me, was probably Swamp versus T Rex. That was the good one. That was probably like the best back and forth on the card. Even though I believe, you know, the general consensus gave the Geechee Gotti and Hitman Holla. Me, that's not my personal pick. It would have been Swamp and T Rex, definitely. But they did give Swamp the best round of the event for his round two, and the best performance of the event went to New Jersey Twerk with that. You know, you could damn near call that a 30 on Big K. But if somebody want to be like passively forgiving and just try to get Big K around, they'll probably say 2-1, and somebody else that really want to keep it real just going to ask them the question like, what round was it? Because I didn't hear one. What round are you going to edge Big K on some sympathy shit? Yeah, I mean, you know, all Hitman Holla battles is always going to be oversold. You know what I'm saying? He always a headliner for every card that he's on. So that was to be expected. One thing I hate about Swamp, what he did though, is, you know, he overdid the hat slam. You know what I'm saying? That shit got cringy. And T Rex tried to warn him and tell him that too. He's like, man, that shit getting corny now. He doing it too much. Yeah, yeah, Big K just like I don't even remember anything that Big K said. There was not a moment or nothing that comes to mind that would give me the idea like maybe he might have edged around. No, that brother, uh, boy, died that day, boy. Like he really made Big K look normal. He made him look normal. The aura that we have about Big K and what he had done to up until that point was totally nullified when he faced New Jersey Twerk. New Jersey Twerk treated that like it's another day in the office, right? And Twerk performing in the way that he's been doing as of late and recently, and without those chokes, no stumbles, or nothing like that, he is becoming once again the most dangerous battler to face right now. At this point in time, it's best for smart battlers in the, I call it once again the commercial world. I call it commercial world because they're mainstream, right? This is the battle rap that we all watch, you know. But yeah, it's best to avoid that man. Stay the fuck away from Twerk if you want to go ahead and keep your record intact. Because this dude right here, if he continue to perform the way he's been doing, he's not going to lose. You'll be lucky to get him to lose a round, clearly, unless he just give it to you. That's an extremely dangerous man because all he does is do haymakers. The walking cheat code of battle rap. It's crazy, man. Um, I'm also looking forward to seeing more music come out. You know, I'm not sure what other people got going on in ST. They got some music coming out. Hopefully, they start kind of like, you know, getting us more introduced to what their project is. I mean, from any artist perspective, I would think they will want as much exposure to the music as possible so they can get some more streams and maximize on their earnings. I don't see why they wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, common sense ain't very common these days, you know what I'm saying? People just stupid. But or they don't have no work ethic. And that's on them, you know, their success is totally up to them on the type of work that they put in to put their stuff out there and get it to the right people. Other things, I kind of segued over there to people over there at Rap Zone. Shout out to them, you know, saying they're having 2.1K members in a rapidly fast pace, man. Like, I want to say they probably made about 5 or 6 months in, you know, saying they generally just started cooking really after like maybe a month in, you know, as far as like really starting to put their foot on the gas and shit like that. And they've been doing outstanding far as with the memberships and stuff go. You know, shout out to Hila and them doing that. Um, I see they trying to get the audio scene, you know, moving. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully they can kind of get some things going with them. You know, um, another interesting thing that happened that I seen on a post here, people putting in their names in the hat, far as who they consider their top five on ST. Now, one thing that kind of puzzled me with some names that were mentioned here was battlers that have not battled on this platform yet. They might be good, but if they haven't battled on this platform yet, that's null and void. I hope y'all know that, right? You know, so to put their name in a hat, you know, saying just crazy to me. But it just shows people. It shows me how much attention to detail people do. You know, because I've seen when they put the top five here. Let me see. Okay, I can go through the thread now. On the top five, people would say, okay, this was by Joe Terrific. It would say TZ the Great. Have TZ the Great battled here yet? I don't think he has. Not that I know. I know he was supposed to be on a card, but I don't recall TZ the Great having his video put out for a battle yet. Because I don't, you know, if he did, I would at least recall recapping it. And there's no recapping me recapping any of his footage for a battle on ST. So, you know, I don't see how he could be in the top five conversation yet if he haven't debuted it. So that makes sense. It makes perfectly good sense to me. But somebody, you know, that was on the list. They had Switch the Great. Switch the Great was and also, you know, even though we recapped his battle, you know, on another platform of Gravity Battle League, that's irrelevant over here. He has yet to debut on Street Talk. You know, so that's null and void. You have to be on the platform. You got to get yourself in the algorithm to be considered to be in the top five. You know, another person said Dove Actionville. That person never debuted on Street Talk either. You know, so we need to get some of these people in motion. If these are the people that you consider as your top fives, you know what I'm saying? Bring them here. Let's create a situation so they can get placed and we can get people introduced to them onto the platform and increase their viewership. You know what I'm saying? The community is only going to it's no different than any other community that you go into, any forum or whatnot. People are going to gravitate more so to the people that they're most familiar with. So if you're battling on a platform and you're new to them, you gonna have to put in the work to get favor from that community to take your side and be supportive to you. And a lot of times it ain't gonna be like a one battle thing unless you really have an outstanding performance that everybody start talking about. It usually gonna take you a couple battles, or you battle one of the veterans, the key veterans that's on that top five that everybody's talking about. You want to smoke one of them so you can go ahead and take their spot. That's the competitive nature in battle rap. You just go ahead and start. You start looking at the names. You start going ahead and rubbing your beard and stuff like that. Like, oh, this is who they say is hot right now, huh? All right, bet. Let me get one of them. Let me get one of them. I'll smoke one. I'll smoke each and every one of them. Let me go ahead and put myself into algorithm. Let me put myself into a position by going ahead and taking out one of these people in the top five. And then I'm going to make it my agenda to take out the whole roster of the top five. That's the way that y'all should be thinking in the competitive nature of battle rap. And continue to get yourself books and looks over here and get your coins. You know, because you know how we get down. Switch to Ghost. I think he has an upcoming battle on ST, I believe. You know, G-Face kind of got him in a situation that he's going to be doing a debut. So he'll soon will pop up in the algorithm things, right? But once again, like I say, unless he has a very outstanding performance that really shines and he, you know, it gets traction on here, the most likely sensible way that he can really get his name buzzing and popping on ST, like I said, is him to battle one of the people that we finally consider in the top five. If he beat one of them, that the community all knows who they are. The moment he has a battle with them and have an outstanding performance, he's going to go all the way up. It's going to go all the way up. It is going to piggyback you to where you want to be. Yes, Actionville did get smoked by Bear in Mind. There's no debating that. No debating that. And also, we keeping a close eye on G-Face doing his DC versus Marvel thing over there at GBL, Gravity Battle League. Shout out to them. You know, we'll make sure we follow up on that as more developments come about with that, you know, competition situation going on over there. Let me see what else. I think over there at Rap Zone, another thing that interests me was there's a audio battle that's in the works for somebody else I recognize. Trying to figure out where it was. I'm scrolling through the threads here right now, trying to find it. But somebody has something coming up. They got so much shit on here. I can't find it. I got to roll through too many threads to try to find what I'm looking for, and I'm not trying to do all that. That's too much work. But they got something going on over there. So that's going to be a little interesting thing to kind of monitor when the battle drops for whatever that they got developing over there. You know, still waiting on the other battles to transpire and complete. You know how this goes to go. You know, saying you can have a deadline for people to meet and certain people will fulfill their obligations and the other person won't. It's just something that is unavoidable in battle rap, no matter how well that a league may plan things. It's ultimately on the artists to fulfill their obligations of what they've been contracted to do. You know, but yeah, it's a few things going on. I'm just like I said, I'm really excited to be able to bring that season finale card to y'all and um, be able to roll out those flyers and get the promos going as soon as I am able to complete that card because I know it's going to go through the roof on that one, man. It's going to be so crazy. It's a tough card, man. It's a very tough card. I already got like a fraction of it already completed, and for the most part, a good wide margin of at least half the opposition already turned in their work and waiting on their opponents to, complete their objective. You know, so we're we're a little bit over 50% done in completion of that developing that card to y'all. So hopefully we'll be getting that to y'all as soon as we can, you know, create that situation to happen. But like I said, it's all on the battlers to fulfill their obligations. D Face, what can you tell me if you're still on here? I think you just pulled off. I'm not sure, but if you're still on here, what can you tell me a little bit about the uh, the DC versus Marvel competition? Like when these battles are set to drop, or what's the deadline for that? I know I seen the posting for the matches and stuff. Hey, shout out to you for Dunklin. Yeah. I'm trying to see who else got some other things going on here. Um, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot going on. I know at the another battle league, No Love Lost is starting their tournament. You know what I'm saying? Tournament signups for their 16 man tournament. Um, the entry fee is $10. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that interests you to want to get into that pool. Go ahead and segue and see what they got cooking up. Put your name in the hat, pay your entry fee, and see if you can try your luck in that tournament and get you some dollars. Hey, I almost tempted to kind of to want to tell y'all who's on the card for the season finale, but I'm gonna reserve that. I'm gonna reserve that. I already said it on a couple of lives of who was, you know, with some of the names that we waiting on in some of these developing battles. So if you was to look at the backlog or some of the vlogs that I recently put out and stuff, you probably could figure out who's on the card. But if you haven't been paying attention, you just gonna have to wait. You know. I gave plenty of hints. And in some hints, I just flat out told you who it was, you know. But it is a crazy card of nothing but hitters on that motherfucker, boy. I can't wait. Can't wait. And it's gonna get really, really interesting when it's all put together. Shit gonna be a movie for real. It's gonna feel like almost like a summer madness for Facebook. That's the type of vibes that we are that I'm getting from developing this card and placing these matchups. You know, one of the fun things about being a league owner is the pairings of matches. When you strategically pair certain individuals based off their style, so you pay attention to their portfolio and their resume of work, and you say to yourself, okay, this person right here seems like they'll be a good pair for this one. These two seem like they contrast well together. You know, piecing those little pieces of Legos together is a very really fun thing to do. You know, and granted, with any battle, it's always hit or miss. But the moment that you get a banger off a selection that you handpicked and pieced together, that is there's nothing like it to have that type of I don't know what the word for it is. Just to have that type of success, I could say, for making that battle actually happen and put that together, you know. I wish we had something to drop today. We I kind of do, but I'm not going to. That's there's shit that I'll keep it on the tuck for the season finale. So I'm trying not to jump the gun here. You know what I'm saying? We definitely got some joints that I could easily pull out for a shock drop if I wanted to, but we're gonna reserve those. We're still waiting on the development of G Face card. You know, that's going on in mid December. You know, so those battles are getting put together. You know, hopefully that the people that booked are working on their material like they should be. You know what I'm saying, and not procrastinating on their bookings. But you know how battlers are; they like to wait till the last minute to finally piece their shit together. And some can do it well and work under pressure like that, and some you can definitely see it in their work. That what happens when they wait to the last minute and crunch their shit in, that their performance really, really suffers from. We always say proper preparation prevents poor performance. Some of y'all lack professionalism in y'all battle at work ethic. Y'all need to change that. Can't expect any other leagues out here, especially in the live scene, to want to pick you up if they see what you have on your resume, what you got to present to them. There's a bunch of battles that you are choking, slipping, and stumbling on a simple recording that you can take multiple takes to correct, but you put out the bullshit and expect them to want to book you. Shout out to bear in mind, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, like I say, we hoping that we will get the Brook versus Bear in Mind battle, one of the most highly anticipated battles on ST to, you know, look out for. You know, we just waiting on Brook Dylon to, you know, kind of like lock in and get that shit out the way so we can get that situation release to y'all and see what transpires with that. You know, we all know how very charismatic and animated that Bear Mind can get, and he usually wins on every battle that he's been on so far. You know what I'm saying? He only had two, one on ST, and then another one that we reviewed on Gravity Battle League, and he did phenomenal on both of those performances. So he's been pretty consistent and solid from those two shows that we've seen, which is not surprising considering that he was one of the people that performed on Don't Flop many moons ago. You know what I'm saying, during the early development, stuff like that. So he cut from that type of cloth. And anybody that knows or recognizes Don't Flop knows that that's one of the leading leagues out here that's been doing it for such a long time. You know, when we think of Don't Flop, we think of KOTD, we think of URLs, we think of Grind Time. Those platforms of that nature is the ones that stands out to many of us, you know what I'm saying, as far as platforms that we most frequently visited for some of the best battles that we could possibly beat. But yeah. Anything else going on? Not really. I know Final Stage got their event going on. Not sure what the date is. Let me check it out and see. I can't find it. I know there was a flyer put up somewhere because I see it on my timeline every so often when somebody shares the content. But they're supposed to be having some event going on, and you can stay way over there and check it out to see if that's something that interests you to follow up on. And usually I don't even, you know, speak on too much of other leagues. But when we got dry spots like this, you know, why not? You know what I'm saying? Gotta have something to talk about on these vlogs. Especially if, you know, they got some good joints happening. You know, I have no problem with you know, sharing content and giving more exposure to another platform and stuff, especially if there's a battle that I'm most interested in, you know. But I also want to get more acquainted with some of these names because a lot of times when I see a card on a different Facebook league, if I don't see my boy G Face on there, if I don't see my boy the Plug on there, and these are the two recognizable names that I know that usually battles on multiple platforms. If I don't see them on the card, I automatically like, and I know this is bad, but I'm no different than any other individual. I start writing off that card because I don't know none of these niggas. I don't know none of these niggas. The only people I know is G Face and the Plug. And wherever they go, that's where I follow the content and want to see what's going on that platform and who they're facing. You know what I'm saying? And people that have that type of strong following and commitment from people that they encounter, stuff like that, is people that you really want to keep frequent business on because wherever they go, their fans gonna come with them. So just FYI about far as business and battle rap goes, you know, when booking certain individuals, you know, pay attention to people that has a good following because those are the ones that are going to drive the most eyes to your platform. Okay, it's no different than when we see the commercial battle rap mainstream world and you see a flyer that goes up and they got a whole bunch of names and you sit there and you look at it like, okay, who is these niggas? I never heard of none of these niggas. and you automatically write off that whole damn flyer until you see, oh, wait a minute, Real Sick is on this card. Okay, this might be something I need to go ahead and pick up on. Because I fuck with Real Sick. You know what I'm saying? Cortez is on the card. I ain't seen him for a long time. Let me go check and see what Cortez got going on over here. Just those type of names that come to mind and stuff like that. If they're on the card on a mainstream platform, you're going to gravitate to it. If you see a card full of names that you have no earthly idea who the fuck they is, you're mostly less inclined to want to take your time out to check it out, no matter how good they are. You don't give a fuck. It just be like that. So getting properly introduced to certain individuals is very, very important when to get those guys looks to popular and familiar names, because that's a way to boost their profile and gain their fan base, and kind of like the passing of baton, if you will, to increase their followings and more bookings and increase their views, obviously. All this is about getting in the algorithm of things. And some of you need to do a little bit more socializing in the community. Whatever platforms that you are, I can't stress this enough on how important it is to be vocal on any platform that you touch, any platform that you grace, because you have to gain the likeness by that community for them to follow you and want to view your content. Otherwise, you're going to be posting random things. You're going to be looking like a spammer. Ain't nobody going to click that shit, and you're going to be wasting your fucking time. And then you're going to think something of that nature, like the lead did something to you, and the lead didn't do nothing besides let you promote your shit, and it was up to you to do the numbers. And the reason why you didn't do the numbers because you literally just posted your shit and didn't address nothing to the community to make it seem like you're involved with us. What the fuck you expect that was going to happen? We don't know you, nigga. Why am I going to click on your shit just because you said so? I don't know you. So that's the thought process in every individual out here. You got to make yourself acquainted. Jump on these lives when I'm on live. Oftentimes, I put up the live with the link to get on StreamYard so you can get in the mix. You can easily pull up, talk your shit on the platform, get things riled up, get people excited, change the mood, change the atmosphere of things. You know what I'm saying? I'm wondering who is going to show the initiative in this shit to really become the face of the league by literally showing your face every damn time. Like, I'm probably like the most visual person on Street Talk right now, right? Obviously being the owner and stuff like that, but I'm constantly on this camera. Everybody knows who the fuck I am that's on this platform. Unless you're under a rock, you know who I am. You know what I'm saying? And battle rappers that are in the community need to be doing the same. People need to be more familiar with your face than me. Don't let me be the person that outshines you as far as like, people's familiarity with you. Oftentimes, I can pull up to any Facebook league, sign up on there, and become a member on a platform, and just where I'm thinking like nobody knows who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm just foreign. the league owner will hit me up and like, oh yeah, I already know who you is. You know, saying you're on ST, you're the owner, da 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 da. Because they constantly, when they pass by here, they see my face every damn time, which is behoove of me. Where I'm thinking that I'm looking at my numbers, like maybe nobody really watching. Little I know, people been watching, and everybody knows who the fuck I am. Oftentimes, I don't even have to introduce myself no more. But I made myself that way because you see the work that I've been putting in. I literally just cut on this camera, one, because I was bored. Two, just to see if I can go ahead and just make some things shake and get some conversation in the community. And three, once again, to prove to y'all and myself, because, what I'm saying, I'm subconscious with myself, I'm human, is know that I can jump on a camera, even though I don't have no battle booked or coming out releasing right now, and still release content to you off the top of the head. I can turn this camera on and just go, just like that. And people overlook that is actually a talent to do. It takes talent, it takes bravery, it takes, a lot of different variables to do that. As common as you think it should be, it really ain't, because everybody would be doing it if it was. But as you can see, not everybody doing it, is there? Everybody ain't built the same. Like Swake said, real rap movement. Hey, Swake, by the chance, saying, if you got any music, especially if you have a music video, please slide that our way so I can put it on the intro of one of these lives. I would love to promote what you got going on if you got anything going on. Just a heads up to you. You know, it'd be fire to have a Swake music video if he ever does it. I believe Wishcott tried to send me a video the other day. I'm not sure if I downloaded it or not. Let me check it out here. See if I have it on my uploads. Hopefully, I'm hoping that this is not a battle. I don't want to. I got so many videos on my phone, um, stuck in my backlogs here, and I'm trying to upload a clip. The clip was all black, but it was like 3 minutes and 14 seconds long, and I'm sitting here thinking like to myself, please hopefully this is the song that I'm thinking that Zod has sent me the other day, but it could be a battle. And I'm hoping it's not a battle and I leak something that y'all ain't supposed to see yet. You know, not trying to do that. Let me see. It's loading into the engines right now. It's on a spin. Nope, can't show that. That was the actual verse. So that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Oh, I'm glad that once I uploaded it, it actually showed the picture of the video, and now I know what it was. Oh no, I can't give y'all that one. Can't give y'all that one. That one right there is one. Mm-mm, can't do it. Y'all have to wait for that one. That one right there is mean too. Shit. Can't let the cat out of the bag on that one. Let me see. The Swan's Eye sent some. I probably forgot to download it. I'm downloading it now, so hopefully I can go ahead and get that to y'all. One of his videos. Let's see. I almost tempted to want to tell y'all what was the accidental video I was almost about to show y'all, as far as like who the battle was. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep the raps because that's a I don't know, man. That's a gem. That's probably one of our headliners for the final season finale card. We also got another little surprise of a recently added battle to the season finale card too that I know y'all gonna be very, very excited about seeing. I would say 90% of the card is all video battles. We have one audio battle, and even that one is tough too. Even that one is tough too. Everybody on the card has somebody that is a particular name in their own rights, in their own region of what they do with the live battle scene. That I could tell you. That is something I could tell you about the season finale card. Everybody has a name. There's nobody on there that does not, where you have a battler that is only known on Facebook and not known on YouTube type of thing in their live regions. You don't got nothing like that. Everybody is having a fucking name on there. Gonna get crazy. All right, and now I'm finally able to upload the Zod video, so I'm gonna go ahead and play that to you. Let's check it out, see how that's gonna crack.
This is an honor, you in court, you can call me your honor. Judge, jury, closed, if we facing the ganja, but raise against me, you be drowned in the sauna. As soon as you heat up, water will creep your lake of fire levels beneath her. This is an honor, you in court, you can call me your honor. Judge, jury, closed, if we facing the ganja, but raise against me, you be drowned in the sauna. As soon as you heat up, water will creep your lake of fire, your levels beneath. Check the perspective of greatness, the epicness that I'm embracing, defacing those hating with boats of a statement. Your Joda's in placement, shocking you live, freestyler written. I'm the one with the prize, one with the eyes, a demise to your side. If your attitude's pride, then your attitude dies. In the parking lot ride, without the wheels, put on the stone, jump on your throne, quickly switch up your tone. Kids loudly cussing, then mommy bust them and walk them home. I'm the dad that continues to bark until your zone. Is that a student, not that a nuisance who mumbles and rumbles your voice by useless? The weapons is lyrics, you lust in your spirit, your soul has been mine. Shao Kahn, Zod the king of the outworld. So bow down, they'll get shot down. Eating MCs who tempt me by being too proud. Bow. Kneel before. This is an honor, you in court. You can call me your honor. Judge Jory close. If we facing the ganja, but raise against me, you'll be drowned in the sauna. As soon as you heat up, water will creep. Yo, lake of fire, your levels beneath it. This is an honor, you in court. Call me your honor. Judge Jory close. If we facing the ganja, but raise against me, you'll be drowned in the sauna. As soon as you heat up, water will creep up. Lake of fire, your levels beneath. I don't need the curse to need a nurse. For you the worst is being first. Your hasty moves are wasted tools. Them gun bars are whack and disgraceful too. I ain't aiming tools, recycling bin, wasting two, placing two to come back to making new materials to heave at you. Imperials of whack music, you rap stupid. So why the hell do we clap to it? Cupid must have hit your heart and made you attract. Putrid, it's a fact. Lucid, it's a fact. Cooches is what you're absolute inside. Be tipsy on wine behind the track. Fact, even with all that fat ass, she got a fat mind with the lyrics that shine. Beyonce got Jigga, Eminem, Kendrick, but I don't need 5 years to switch my gears. I hope you aren't offended. I'm a 24/7 essence of evanescence, so you never get sick of my interchanging presence. Every time it seems new, so my enemies and their evil can never trace the steps to progress and defeat true power that's empowered by the heavens. ZOD will always beat you. I'm Zod. Rasta Resurgence 2023.
That was Black Zod, aka Triple G Face, that he has to still answer to. With another music video. And like I said, I don't know what Nick's doing over there. Got all this weird sound effects in the background. But
that's my air compressor for the train horn.
Oh, it got you sound like a robot over there.
Nah, it'll shut off in a minute.
Okay. Like I was saying on a previous live too, I would like to see more people put out music videos so we can have a countdown for as, most requested music videos on Street Talk. So we kind of get a ranking system going and stuff like that. It's something that I missed from my era where SoundClick was popular and they actually had a chart listing. Something to get you really excited about when you make number one and you've been number one for so long and stuff like that. I want to bring that back into the forefront of today, because nobody's doing it. Nobody has a countdown to know where people rank with their music. So hopefully we can get that ball rolling and get more people more confident to be on camera, because like I said numerous of times, this is the social media of today that people like to see things as well as they hear. So putting yourself in a music video is the best thing to do. And we're not like yesterday. People are literally doing music videos off their cell phones. You just have to figure out the way to lip sync your audio to the way that you're mouthing on the video, and take numerous and different clips and shots at different locations and different things that's going on in the ambience of the background that you have to have a B-roll, so you can kind of go from scene to scene. You know what I'm saying? You might have a scene where, like, I'm sitting here just rapping to you, right? And then it cuts to a scene and you see something in the background moving slowly, just going this way, just panning, and it comes back to me, All these different things kind of makes a video interesting, rather than just a still video of you just standing in one place and the scenes don't change. So that's just something to keep in mind to y'all aspiring artists and that's putting out music. Start putting out videos. Start flooding the the YouTube with your music videos and get into the algorithm of things. But anyway, other music videos that we still got on the backlog of things that we have, and y'all seen them before. And I'm just gonna go down them. So I'm going to showcase. Where's that video at? I'm gonna showcase this video.
Oh shit.
As soon as it triggers on.
Hey, hey, hey. Chill. I've been up in this bitch for so long, and I feel like I can do no wrong. Independent upon them, I feel with determined the energy enemies go on. Whether we're chopping the beat up an R and being a bitch to a slow song, no difference, no prolong. The ass whooping I'm cooking is so strong. I'm seasoned at beating these motherfuckers, and it seems that the reason they come amongst us is to leech up for everything that we have earned in return. To determine and bumping fuckers in the bathroom, taking a thumper, bit of bubba, and a touch of thunder. I'm with the next car, I decide to drive too nice to ride with a Hummer bumper. I'm a bit goofy, yeah, I fucking know. So step to me, show respect to me, and you'll get the respect you expect of me. If not, we'll be coming to bumps and blows. You should know though that I am giving up no dough. Either get pushy or throw blows in slow mo. Big pussy with words from a logo. Try to kick it with me and get toes, bro. Don't be bitching to me. I figure I need a minute to breathe, and a minute you'll see there is no hope. So go home on a slow slope. It's hard to imagine a part of me lacking in any part of a part of our fashion to impart. Spitting my heart to the heart of the matter. Genre.
Man, I crafted and wrote this on heaven's beam. Immaculate flows from the seven saints. With a staggering force you can never fail. It was anciently known before pyramids. This dancing evolves every track straight on forward. Could it better be that I'm practically born just to massacre souls for Atlantic to roam for the deepest saints like a cold karma. See you watching a back and a known stalker. Your time is coming for your life for nothing as you're writing something like an old author. I'm a stone cutter, got a sword from God that can hold thunder. So much hammer it can make Thor struggle. We've been raising the bars, feel the fear in your heart like you're getting a call from your own number. God is so insane, I was raised with a cross that can raise a tape. Start tasting this verse with it, raise a wake. The hatred that's forming and testament. New world order full of freaks posing no role models. Feels like Zosman Day. Is that your honor is an open case? So I'm taking the ball as I'm pointing, so must make the chorus suffer. Let me start dunking, we can march running. Aligning and be a star from me. Go and make a waste, cause I'm taking this beat of my heart and releasing a part of me who is ready to kill any beat that exists in the galaxy. Milking the bars from it while prepping the skills at incredible speed just to get all the swings they can pass Sonic. Cause Hazel Solid.
All right. And that was Nick Jamba and the Zazo on the same track right there, Flow Fam. You know,
That shit was fire.
absolutely. You know, and
You know what would have made that? You know what would have made that even more fire?
what's that?
If we could have got Jay Key from his version of the song.
Yeah, absolutely. That would have been crazy. But speaking to the people in the audience or whoever watching and stuff like that, if you notice even the small details in that video there, especially on the Zazo part, when I talk about B-roll, you'll notice that's what he's doing. He'll pan into where you see him and he's doing his performance with his rap on the microphone. Then it quickly goes to another scene where it just shows the things that's in the background and stuff like that to keep the video interesting and keep the people engaged into the content. That's what a B-roll is. So make sure when y'all shooting y'all videos, y'all have plenty of other things going on that y'all film. Just film everything. You know what I'm saying? Because once you put it in the timeline, it's no different than, think of it like a music composition that you put into your DAW, and you start mixing and matching and putting different loops and stuff like that in different places. It's the same thing when you think about a video and creating scenes. You just kind of mix and match and just kind of make a timeline, a storyline that makes sense to complete the whole video. So that's something to keep in mind there. Going on to another track that we have already loaded up. All these videos you're already familiar with, but we just gonna go down the line. Just to give you an idea of how we're doing these music video countdowns and stuff like that. So let's go to another classic but goodie.
Well, who?
Everything you claiming, but I know you not. Might just think you banging what you singing, but I know you not. Heard you wanna do shit, but we be on that bullshit. You wanna run up on us, but you scared, so you know you not. Everything you claiming, bitch, I know you not. Might just think you banging what you singing, but I know you not. Heard you wanna do shit, but we be on that bullshit. You wanna run up on us, but you scared, so we know you not. I'm surging on them, bad electrician. I put working on him till he calls medics. I could even be a surgeon for him. Always knew he was a treasure, how they searching for him. Send his ass to church to get his worship on and hope that God save him. Cause the rumor is he out here giving light. Shout out to Lumineers, nail him to a crucifix. I hope that he's immortal, or they'll be placing rosary before you while your queen puts on a show for me. Supposedly she's loyal, but you had her running dry like when I'm older, need some oil. That's why she on the phone, but she ignores you. If she at my crib, then both her knees are soiled. I heard that you want smoke with Lee, you know that he destroy you. Jealousy, cause I could be a plug. You let the gas pop, but that shit wouldn't likely be enough. Bitch, I'm a savage. Tryna fight with me is tough. I came for cake, but made me have to pull a knife to see you cut. Ay, culture shock, everything you claiming, but I know you not. Might just think you banging what you singing, but I know you not. Heard you wanna do shit, but we be on that bullshit. You wanna run up on us, but you scared, so you know you not. Everything you claiming, bitch, I know you not. Might just think you banging what you singing, but I know you not. Heard you wanna do shit, we be on that bullshit. You wanna run up on us, but you scared, so we know you not. Now we cooking with fire, I got the recipe, no book is required for me to serve you like they would at a diner. The gourmet leave you shook if you try to fuck around with me, brother, you get put to the pyre. How you ever get mistook for a writer? The verse is nice, but if the hook isn't fired, then take it back. The chef should have been fired, you may be someone people could have admired, but now nobody gives a fuck, you should look to retire, you fucking waste man. Thought you wanted smoke, but I guess that's not the case, fam. Cause you know I react like I'm here streaming with a face cam. Arms stretching out like Michael Jordan back in Space Jam. Spinning on your top and I ain't really here to break dance. Hey, just how I foldin' out. Bitch, I'm Dwayne Johnson with the medal. Yeah, I'm known to rock. Fuck with Lee John. We gon' find out how you cope with lies. It's gon' be a motherfucking culture shock. Everything you claiming, but I know you not. Might just think you banging what you singing, but I know you not. Heard you wanna do shit, but we be on that bullshit. You wanna run up on us, but you scared, so you know you not. Everything you claiming, bitch, I know you not. Might just think you banging what you singing, but I know you not. Heard you wanna do shit, but we be on that bullshit. You wanna run up on us, but you scared, so we know you not.
Yeah.
With Legion, with Culture Shock.
Legion, my dude, man. That's my dude right there.
Yeah.
That boy talented.
Absolutely. You know, audio event with the Culture Shock. Definitely one of the classic songs that we have in rotation here.
Mm-hmm.
And The last one I have, I think, to load up. Once again, y'all all seen all these videos, by the way. But we're gonna run this back too. It's Azazel with Premonition. Let's check it out.
There you go.
Yeah. Let's do this. Na 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 na. Yeah. Na 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 na. Yeah. You wanna set me up, but I don't trust nobody. I always up my doors, just in case you'll wanna fuck with me. I just get things done, hey. I might bust somebody, I'll try to count me out. I got numbers that'll talk, say so doubt me all you want, hey. I don't need no fame, I got money that'll help me get it any day I want. This social city's tricky and you're falling for it, bitches. I'm just here having fun. Yeah. All you need is brain, couple cells, and some bridges that you might wanna burn. Yeah. Cause you might get flooded, only wave you'll make is when you drown into one shot. One pain to right hits, that's what you all got. Mike Baines when I spit, that's a long shot. You can see it coming from a distance, constantly overcoming. No one stopping my persistence. I keep running these tracks, keep bumping the facts. There's always gonna be hate behind it like I'm burning it back. It's no mercy when I jump in Astro with the stars bursting. It in states if this man's style like Travis Scott concert. I'm a madman chilling like a bad roll. Might be stamped as villain, exposing a con. All these bitches smack that different with no shady features. So listen, you half-ass haters all capping to hack it. It ain't a black ass season, got the flashback. Not from the days you punk. You couldn't monitor the shit like your CPU's done. Or am I too fast? Or is it little too much? Set me up, but I don't trust nobody. I always up my doors, just in case you'll wanna fuck with me. I just get things done, ay. I might bust somebody, I'll try to count me out. I got numbers that'll talk, say so doubt me all you want, ay. Almost fell into the void, never thought I could escape it. Now you're pointing to the world. Cause I'm hearing all these noises from the people who avoided. I was voiceless with no words. Now they listen when I'm speaking like a teacher to his students. I'm in class of my own, yeah. But your effort will be stopped cause it's like smoking up a blunt. Won't get past once I smoke you. Glitches with some roaches. Through so many rocks, it's been feeling like a stone age with Moses. You know it, inexpensive times like it's sticking up on Rolex. I was born to rhyme, writing scriptures in the one bits. So stopping me, what the fuck you mean? I'm on a label where people never thought I will be. Stepping for more, aiming for goals like soccer teams. So ill, only competition I see is double me.
I don't trust nobody. I always up my doors, just in case you'll wanna fuck with me. I just get things done, ay. I might bust somebody, I'll try to count me on, ay. I don't need no fame, I got money that'll help me get it any day I want.
And that was Azazel with the Premonition. It's probably, I would say, is the #1 music video right now on Street Talk. I don't think that is up for a debate there. Landslide victory. But that can all change in a matter of time if people start submitting good quality, music and, shooting the videos to the best of their ability, as long as it can be, decent quality. We can go ahead and rock with it, see how we can get that thing to pop. And I'm gonna run this back one more time, which is because it's a short clip of the K's recent single that he's getting ready to drop on December 3rd, called Friend or Foe. Let's check it out.
Yeah, you got me down here in silence. Stabbing the back, twisting the knife, echo of violence. Watching me bleed out this pavement, seeking my replacement. Smiling in my face, are you a friend or foe? You got me fucked up in the head, yeah. Wishing my phone, having it pointed to my head, yeah. You wearing a mask, tell me apart, for demon. Are you a friend or foe? Friend or foe? Friend or foe? Friend or foe? Are you a friend or foe?
I've got cars, I've been stopped. Fuck your love, if it work, knives at my back. Full be changing money.
All right, that was a very short clip of the K with his newest single, Friend or Foe, coming out December the 3rd. Make sure y'all pull up and
I'm
make sure
looking
y'all
forward.
support that artist. And make sure y'all run up those streams when it releases. Definitely got a little.
I'm looking
little
forward to
bit of
hearing the
value
whole
right there.
clip. Yeah.
Yeah. That hook is fire, bro. That
Yeah,
hook
it's
is fire. That almost made me look like, when I heard it, and I heard the clip, I was like, damn, boy. Nick Chower could kill this shit.
Man.
Like from the hook and the beat, I'm like, oh yeah, you would go the fuck in on that shit.
Hell yeah.
On the topic of friend or foe,
It sounds dope so far. I'm looking forward to hearing the whole thing, you know.
Yeah.
Is he doing a video for it?
I'm telling him to. He said he looking to try to see if he can put something together and shit. I said you definitely need to.
Yeah, definitely, man. Gotta. You know, a video is just a great way to promote yourself. You know, and if you want to do something with the music, you gotta promote yourself. So.
Yep. And it's in the climate of this today's modern day social media. Video's the way to go. Video's the way to go. So
I don't know if you I don't know if you had mentioned this yet, but rest in peace, Billy Boondocks.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard about that.
I recently seen that on Hyperboy blog. Woke up to that this evening to that saddening news.
Yeah, Billy Boondocks was a bit of a controversial figure at times, but he been on some pretty major platforms, and he battled some pretty major names. Goods being one of them.
Yeah.
You know, rest in peace to him. Yeah. And actually, the reason why I said controversial was because he had gotten into a fist fight with Disaster at one point. So.
Right. Yeah, that's what he was most notably known for, unfortunately.
Yeah, rest in peace to him, and you know, going out to him and his family.
Rest in heaven to him. But yeah, what else is going on in this? I had recently just touched on the before you pulled up the battle with Hitman Holla and Geechee Gotti. That video finally released on YouTube, so people can check that out.
Yeah, definitely. That was I'm gonna say this. I was surprised when I watched that battle. Hitman Holla surprised me when I watched that battle.
I found it hard to watch it the second time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only watched it once. So, yeah.
After watching the first round, I wasn't really impressed by neither one of them, to be honest with you. You know, Geechee Gotti was taking a lot of the personal approaches to him, and you know, doing the ankle thing. Nothing was hard.
I was actually kind of impressed with Hitman Holla because the first time I saw Hitman Holla battle, I was very impressed with his performance skills. Like he was at the beginning of showing everybody those performance skills, but over time they lost a lot of their sting and a lot of their flash because you can't just keep doing the same trick over and over again and expect to get the same reaction, you know. And
Right.
so he had gotten into this like slog of mediocrity in my eyes, and I thought this battle he stepped it up compared to the last couple I had seen. So I was kind of surprised. I was a little pleasantly surprised. I didn't think it was Geechee Gotti's best
Nah, it felt like another day in the office with Geechee. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He took the approach like it was going to be a slam dunk. You know what I'm saying? Because the angles that he had, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he felt confident that, you know, you were just going to get him up out of here just off the angles
Yeah.
alone. And the
Well,
battle was, you could kind of deem it as debatable. I've been seeing it been going back and forth, you know, on the live itself. They had Hitman Holla, you know, edging with the win, right? But when people got it on a playback and they watched it back and stuff like that, people started going to Geechee's side.
I kind of had it. I was kind of leaning a little bit towards Geechee more the first time I watched it, but I was trying not to have. It's weird. Like I kind of felt like I was being a little biased because I was surprised at how well Hitman Holla did. So I was like, you know what? Who really had the better material? And I kind of thought Geechee edged it a little bit.
Right?
Yeah. But I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be mad if people made arguments for either one. You know, I really wouldn't.
I said throughout the whole event, as far as like the best battle of the event to me, with the back and forth, was T-Rex and Swamp for me.
I still ain't seen that one yet. I gotta watch that one.
You fucking up, man. You fucking up.
I watched I watched part of Ab's battle. I watched the Geechee Gotti Hitman Holla battle, and then I watched the Slaughter Fest between Twerk and Big K. So
Av and Abel was kind of like a slaughter fest too, because you know, like Av was just, oh, that was night and day.
people, I mean, Av has his moments. Like Av kind of goes up and down, you know, but he always has the pen. He always has nasty material. It just, for some reason, sometimes he's more boring when he presents it than other times, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean,
But
like
sometimes,
him and Romney got the same playbook as heavy punchers, you know, punching in every bar and stuff like that. It's not easy to keep up with that style. You know what I'm saying? Those are just certain unique individuals that can do that in every single line.
Yeah.
And not when they run out of material to say without regurgitating or recycling something that you said previously on another battle.
Yeah, even they do it sometimes. I've seen Av do it.
Oh, absolutely. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and who to say that
I think
back on YouTube right now, whenever if it does release on YouTube, they watch it back and they like, yo, you know, Ab was snappy. He had a fire bar, and then somebody on the track and like, wait a minute, he said that, and next thing you know, another upload, like, yeah, recycling bars.
Now, Av also got caught stealing bars too. There was a couple of instances he really couldn't argue away, you know.
Right,
so,
right.
He did
the
like
whole
the only,
John
I think.
John to Don type of shit.
Yeah.
John got caught
I think
like
the only people I've ever seen, like the only people I've ever seen that consistently come with original ideas is probably Rum Nitty and Twerk.
Well, Twerk,
and, you know, who else?
Who's that?
I should say Sue Surf too.
Yeah, that because Sue Surf content of what he raps about is what makes him unique. Because he raps about his life. That's how he connects with it. And that's what I gathered from Sue Surf. You know, you don't have too many punchlines that just came out of nowhere. No, it usually has something to do with something of his lifestyle that he makes a comparison from. So that's what makes him, continuously come up with unique material because it comes from a genuine source, which is his own personal narrative. Basically, like the concept when I think about that is like it's hard to stay consistent with a lie and tell the truth. You hear me, Nick? Like, he logged off. He must have had technical difficulties, but anyway, I guess I can just repeat that same phrase to y'all in this live. When thinking about people that can come up with lines more uniquely and consistently without trying to regurgitate the same content, it's usually come from a genuine source. And, that's where I made the statement that it's harder to keep up with the lie. You got to keep on coming up with creative lies each and every time that you tell it, than to actually tell the truth. So people that comes from a genuine source where they tell the truth and create lines and bars out of their personal truths has more of an array of things that they can elaborate on than a person that's constantly lying about something. Like how many lies can you tell? But that's my thought process of it all anyway. People can dissect it however they want to chop it up about. But anyway, looking forward to try to get y'all some more content as things develop. I'm going ahead and end this live now because I've been on here about nearly an hour and a half. Just being able to fill in the gaps of some of the slow period that we got going on right now until we get some more battles to go ahead and drop. Hopefully I can get with Cypher to see what's going on with his The Harder We Fall card to release more battles from that particular card. Because I know he has more than just the one that we dropped just recently.
Yeah, my bad.
Like, what's up?
My signal cut out when I was working on it.
Oh, okay. I was saying from Cypher card, there was at least like 2 or 3 other battles on there that we haven't released yet. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with that. I had to get in touch with Cypher and see what that situation is about.
Gotcha.
Other than that, I was going ahead and wrap up the live. Been on here for about an hour and a half. Thank for y'all for rocking out and chopping it up with me and stuff, and able to showcase some of the music that we have from our artists, and hopefully we're able to get more people to be inspired to share their material, release their music, and put out music videos so we can put it into our engines over here on the StreamYard to release it and get y'all some more eyes and visibility to your music. That's what we do. That's what we do. All right. Further details and developments is coming soon. Still working on the season finale. That's going to be the biggest card of maybe possibly the year. I want to say the year, but who knows? It might leak it into January. But hopefully we'll have it by the end of this year. But that's what we're working towards. G-Face card still in development. That is happening in mid-December. And we still got some battles in the funnel here to kind of close out for this month. So y'all be on the lookout for those battles. We keep y'all in touch with everything. And whatever that's going on with the DC versus Marvel thing that's going on at Gravity Battle League, that G-Face a part of. We also gonna be keeping track of that. And anybody else that performed on Street Talk already, if you battle somewhere else on another platform and stuff like that, hey, bring your material to us and let us know so we can recap it and stuff like that. I'll be more than happy to share your material. All right. With that being said, this is Street Talk. To talk different. We'll get at y'all later. Deuces.
See you, man.
Yeah.